So you literally are like going through a death of somebody in terms of breaking up. We build our relationships with ourselves. Realize that you are doing the best you can with the knowledge you have. Hello, my name is Farah and welcome back to this channel. Today I am going to talk about loneliness. We are in a different location today. We're outside in nature, which is nice. When it's like this, it puts me in such a good mood. Overcoming loneliness, heartbreak, and just them feelings of discouragement, getting through them, not dismissing them. One thing that I have learned with doing this journey through going through loneliness, why am I going through this situation? Asking myself, how can I get through this situation? I feel like we're all so quick to just turn around and say, why me? Why did this happen to me? And instead, I've started asking myself, what is this trying to teach me? What is this situation that I am going through trying to show me? And what can I learn from this experience of being lonely? It's the thought of being lonely that we are all scared of. I am an introvert. A lot of people that I attract are extroverts. The people that I used to date in my past have always been extroverts. Not saying that's such a bad thing, but it took me such a long time to accept that I am an introvert. I like my own company. I'm not like my exes when they get joy from other people. I find I'm the most loneliest when I'm in a room full of 5-6 people and they're all on social media scrolling. I feel the most loneliest then. People think that having so many people around them can make such a difference, and actually sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it makes you even more lonely than how you do feel. I started to realize that crying myself to sleep and like begging myself and wishing I had more friends around me, looking at people and envying them people that have 10-20 people around them. There's no point of me crying, because once I cry and the crying is done, we're still at square one. And it does sound harsh, but it is the truth. Sometimes it's good to let it out, and wishing I could make myself be an extrovert when I'm not, and coming to terms with like that just may not be you. Ways that I deal with loneliness could be meditations. I do have deep conversations with myself, and I've noticed that when I am my loneliest and saddest, if you want to say, I turn to faith. Not many people know about me because it's not something that I talk much about. I don't talk much about believing in this and you should believe that. I don't really express my opinions, and I would never want to put that onto somebody else. Listening to affirmations, listening to gospel music. I feel like so many people, once they go through a heartbreak, they turn to the sad music, the rap music, the music that makes you feel shit and in a shit mood. It mirrors your emotions. If you listen to sad music when you're sad, you're still gonna be sad. I feel like we really need to just build our relationships with ourselves and appreciate being lonely instead of wishing I was around so many people and wishing I had more friends. You will get through anything. If you can't love yourself, how can you love anybody else? That is so true. Having them conversations by yourself and actually developing a relationship with yourself is such an amazing thing. You get to relearn who you are when you are lonely. You get to do all of these things that maybe you couldn't have done if you were in a relationship. When I'm in a relationship, that is a big fault for me. My heart, soul, effort, time, money goes into them. I invest into them. They are an asset. They are a part of me, and I put everything of me onto them. And sometimes that's a bad thing because I get hurt real bad. And when you lose that person, you're kind of like mourning over them. I do believe that as well. Like it's like a death. When you are in a relationship, you get out of that relationship, you're literally mourning over them. It's like a death, because they're no longer in your life anymore. You're in this life again by yourself. You're back to square one, really. That's sometimes how it does feel. To come out of my first ever hardest, longest relationship, he met all my family. He was a part of my life, and I never saw me being single ever again. Now that that person is no longer in my life, to relearn who you are, all of them future plans that you may have made with that future person, you've now got to do them by yourself. You literally are like going through a death of someone in terms of breaking up. So give yourself time to like have that internal healing and have that moment where you can cry. But then I would suggest that when it gets to a week and 2 weeks, then that period needs to stop of where you feel sorry for yourself, and you need to start realizing, how can I come back? How can I be my best version of myself? One thing that I have always loved to do as well has been, which is a very self-expressive thing, and it's a tip that may or may not work for everybody, but has definitely been journaling. I've been journaling now for about 6 months. Journaling has been such a good self-expressive way for me to get through my emotions and to see it in crystal clear writing. Some of these things that I've put down in this journal, I question myself as to why I let myself go through that situation. It'd be so hard on yourself as well when you do read your journal back, because at the end of the day, you know, when you were in that situation, whatever it was, whenever it was, that is all you knew at that time. Journaling has been a very self-expressive way for me to get through all of my emotions and to put them onto pen and paper and write about them and reflect on who I am and the things I say. And journaling, the one biggest thing that it's taught me is to be happy in my personal self and to rebuild my relationship with myself, because I have lost myself in relationships, fall down that rabbit hole of where you don't want to do anything. I love hobbies, I love making things, and I love working out. I was in a relationship, I didn't do any of them. I lost myself, was eating really bad food. You lose yourself a bit because you're putting more of your time into that other person. So I really hoped I helped you with this video. Big thank you to everybody who's helped me hit 1,260 subscribers. That is crazy. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please stay strong, because it may feel like right now your situation is so much stronger and bigger, and like you may never ever get over these feelings, but life isn't like that. You always get over them. There's always a turnover period. You will look back at this situation and you will be like, why was I so hard on myself? You are doing the best you can with the knowledge you have. Is amazing. The fact that you are waking up every day, and the fact that you are being able to put that effort into the things you love. You may be working every day, getting up at 6 a.m. to finish work at 5, and then going to do a gym class. The fact that you are motivated enough to get up and make that first step is incredible. Love you all so much. Thank you guys for helping me hit 1,000 subscribers again. Hope you stayed till the very end of it. If you did, please leave a heart emoji as well in the comment section down below. I love reading all your comments. I read some of your comments and they make me crack up. I'm gonna end this video here, or else I'll ramble on. Have a wonderful day.